Hello guys, welcome back. Now in this video, my focus will be on discussing aggregation in SQL. Welcome to Datafied Academy YouTube channel. This is where we talk about data and we simplify every data concept. Yes, let me speak directly to my students, okay? So yeah, you guys are welcome, and this is the third module where we'll be exploring aggregation in SQL. So this is just the introduction or the introductory part of this module. This video will be followed by other shorter videos where I'll be talking about specific aggregations and how to perform those aggregations using the database we are working with, which is the Chinook database. Right, let's jump right into the classroom as we just do a quick overview of the aggregations or the aggregate functions that we will be talking about throughout in this course. Okay, so aggregations in SQL refer to the process of summarizing or grouping data to obtain meaningful insights from large data sets. So at this point, you start, or you begin, implementing some of these analytics skills you've gathered right from the beginning of the introduction to data analytics that you've taken in this course. Then we'll start, getting some kind of aggregations that we could use to make a generalization of a particular data set. Now, they are used to calculate summary statistics such as, counts. Now I'm referring to aggregations, right? Counts, sums, averages, minimum and maximum values. Now, and other functions apply to specific columns, okay? So that is what aggregation does for us in SQL. So SQL or SQL provides a set of aggregate functions that can be used in combination with the group by clause to organize data based on certain criteria. Whenever you want to perform an aggregation in SQL, the aggregation is being followed by the group by clause. For instance, if you want to calculate the average of, say, sales, you want to do that by grouping sales maybe by region, okay, or by country, all right, or by gender, okay, so or by maybe some categorical variables. So those kinds of aggregation are performed in SQL with the group by function. Now let's look at the basic syntax. So how is this aggregation function written? So the basic syntax for an SQL aggregation query is as follows. You begin with your select statement, select the column you want to perform the aggregation on, okay, or select a particular column you would like to display. So I want to display column 1, but I want to perform my aggregation on column 2. Select column 1, aggregate function on column 2 from the name of the table, and then apply your group by function. So I'm grouping these by column 1. Okay, for instance, I want to select the region, right? And I want to calculate the sum of total sales, all right, or sum of sales from a table called sales table. Now I'm grouping by region. So what that will do is you would see the sum of sales for region A, region B, region C, region D. So ordinarily in the table, or you could have in the table where you have sales and different regions. So there are different times we had different sales from the sales table given for different regions. Now, if you want to look at all the sales, total sales for each region, you can just apply this particular query by selecting region and then perform sum of sales for each region by applying the group by function. So there are lots of aggregation function that we will look at in this training or in this course, SQL for data analytics. Like I said earlier, this is just an overview of this aggregation function video. Okay, this video is just focused on the overview. Now there'll be shorter videos that will follow this that will be talking about each of these aggregate functions. We'll mention the count, the sum, the average, minimum, maximum. So these are the functions in SQL. Count, sum, average, min, max, first, last, group, concat, variance, STD, dev, that is standard deviation. We have the median, we have the quales, right? So this returns the first non-null value in a list of expressions. We have the null if, sum, we have the sum over, sum and over, we have the average over, we have the rank, the dense rank, the row number, and so on and so forth. So let's just stop here and then come back in the next video as we begin exploring each of these aggregate function. So are you excited? Are you happy to learn about aggregates or aggregations in SQL? So if you are, it means you are ready to continue this journey with me. Let's get right in as we stop this video here. So let's just stop this here and then get set to continue the next one, where we start practically looking into this aggregation function. Please ensure that you have your data set ready. You have my SQL workbench open, and then we would begin by looking at each of these syntax or each of these queries, and we run them practically. All right, guys, I'm going to stop here. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, like, comment, and share. All right, don't forget to follow in case you're yet to do that. Thank you guys for choosing the Defied Academy, and thank you for watching this video. I'll see you in the next one. Goodbye.